It is going to game 3. At least they are giving us definitely a good match to watch. Both of them not pulling any punches, making sure that they can have a good chance of getting first place here.
Well, I mean, it's the finals. Like, yeah, we have another event tomorrow, but
Yeah, but
there's a glass trophy.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes when you see these finals, they're very one-sided. Like, you can tell that someone is pulling away.
Okay spot, but
Yeah.
I did not really think I wanted to stare at Gravidia. Why is Floridians' choice of that Gravidia flag?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I asked the question, what do you mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
what do I mean?
I mean, like, it's not that just Florida men are getting this or anything like that, or Florida card fighters, like, in general, are just picking Gravidia and Flagberg.
Ooh, we got a Ryan fan in the chat, and we got a David fan in the chat.
You guys got a battle on who gets it. But we are seeing that Ryan, unfortunately, has to go first once again.
Alright,
So
the match is making its way underway. The two great ones. Can you believe it? Nothing's changed.
Nope. The classic thing, we've seen this 2 games in a row where Ryan has, I guess, elected to go first, or he has been forced to go first, one of the way. But it does look like our other match has finished, and Logan Johnson got 3rd place, so Flagberg is in 3rd and Gravidia is in 4th.
If anyone wants any information on this mysterious Logan Johnson, he is a member of Team Eclipse, a new upcoming competitive team making its way, sponsored by the good old Trolley Naru Samurai. This is not a shameless ad, I promise you.
You say a shameless ad?
And we are taking new members. Specifically, we're kind of interested in this Ryan Velazquez person.
Funny enough, Ryan is one of the people who have been associated with us for a while.
Yep.
So he is one of the people who come to our locals a lot. But we do take offers. So it sees that both of them are at 1 damage.
Yep. And back to the match. This Ramada has very weird signal.
Very weird signal, but I mean, it gets the job done.
Oh yeah. So here we go in. I do believe he has 5 meters already preset.
Yep.
3 regulars, one of the
one that counts as 2.
Yeah. The one that took the dinosaurs away. And here we go, coming with the swing, not activating skill, interesting enough.
He doesn't have the counterblast for it.
And here we go. First check, nothing. Second check, draw trigger. Give me the power to Arita.
Yep.
And here we go.
So out of that entire turn, Ryan was able to take 3 damage.
You know, it's one thing Ryan does that, like, I don't know what's the point of, but, like, you know, it kind of puts me in that weird scenario of, like, I keep staring at it. He flips the mat.
Yeah, but I mean, like, hey. You know, if you have the weird aneurysms or the weird, like...
They're not weird, but, like,
well,
interesting.
I mean, so the definition really of weird is that it's, you know, it's different than the normal, so...
So I do believe he's going for the 23k swing.
Yes.
Restaining the unit, the fleet, attacking with the fleet, another 20k swing.
Yes. And so,
Now,
like how
swinging with the boy.
every player against this, I said this during game 1, how everybody plays against Flagward, they guard the rear guard swings, and then they just take the vanguard.
Can no one play 2 games? Why do we have to go to the third?
It's better to go to the third game.
Yeah,
Oh,
for the
we
players.
hit a double crit, so we are going to go immediately to 5 damage.
Ryan's not giving any space in this matchup.
No, he is not. He is making sure that he is putting the pressure on David. He gave all the counterblast, though, for David to be able to pop off on his turn. We'll see how he actually answers back.
As we get into this final match, I do want to give people a good warning that tomorrow we will be having the premium Invitational 2K event. Yep, that's right. It wasn't only 2K. It's 4K.
Yeah.
2K here, 2K in the
We're
event.
live in 4K.
We're live in 4K. I believe that is 1080p, sir. But do stick around tomorrow. We do have more matches coming in, fully premium. So get ready, get set.
Let's card.
Because some people are going to get decked.
Yeah. So
This is a fight, but not any type of fight.
So here
It's
we
a
are
card
with
fight.
David doing the 5-meter plane, hitting a crit. So we're going to see how he wants to put everything. And he seems to be giving it all to Stanner. So the Baki Burrito here is going to be, I guess, he Persona Red. I don't know if that 10K is on Brian's side or his side. But so he PG'd this, obviously. And then this is going to be 28. So Ryan is going to 4 damage, as we see.
And here we are, calling an inlet.
Yep. We did not see Persona Ride, though. So all these attacks are going to be kind of base value. One thing to note is that we haven't seen much back row for Ryan. Like, he hasn't called many back row units that aren't disappearing.
No, not at all. Like, I guess he wants to confirm the inlet goes to Soul, right?
Yeah.
And then limiting it down to where like there's not technically 3 units to retire for Burrito. You're just guaranteeing that the crit is not around.
So this is going to be swinging for 18, and we have the 10K intercept. This one's going to be for 15. This one's coming in for 23. Let's see the guard.
23.
And now this is going to be the 3 card garter trick that David has to deal with. Which, yep, this is going to be OT to pass.
Draw.
We do not see the OT.
Look like a blast flavor for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just and draw.
The inlet looks a little bit like Blessed Favor, not going to lie.
I thought that was his hand.
Nope. So he Persona Red and then had the chance to see what is in his deck.
There's exactly 6 minutes left in the round.
Yep. We do see another of the Falling Hell Hazard coming down. And David is going to confirm that he can pay for it. Obviously, he has enough meteors, but as long as you can get enough in there, it gets the job done.
Of course. But we gotta talk about the real shit. Why is there so much Flagberg Gravidia? Even in BCS.
You're not going to be over it. So we are getting a trigger count on Ryan's side to see if he can hit any defensives or that alone offensives on the next turn maybe. Oh, this is for David. No. So the Baki Burrito is only going to get 5K. And so this heal is the one that if your opponent gets a crit, that it does become a 25K guard. So right now this is matching at 35.
Into a side story, what's your thoughts on those heal triggers? The ones that say if the unit restood and the unit, if the unit critical outside of...
I do like them because I do think that having a heal trigger that's able to help do like deal with a deck that could be your worst matchup. So let's say that your worst matchup is Gravidia and you have the crit heal, then it's an easy just 25K guard. And then it's the same thing with the restanding. I do think it gives like a new aspect of how to deck build, and obviously if your deck is bad into one, then you have the heals to go into the other, and then vice versa.
I think the counter to like my thought about it is just the timing that they both released, right? So anytime I see one of these heals, I can't memorize which is which. So my first question is like crit or stand heal.
So what I normally do is I more like put a image and an effect. So like for me, I like put an image to what an effect is. Yes. So like for the Barrow, there's like a Steam Maiden-ish one for the restanding, and then the one with the crit, it's oh lord. Kind of like a dragonish.
Anyway, chat, know what I can have for dinner.
That's for you to figure out. But
I have some
I do think
rocks and some king-sized fish.
the king-size fish sounds good. I don't know about the rocks. But no, I think the topic of the heals it's also depending on the meta.
Oh, of course.
Because like if your meta is a bunch of restanding or it gets a crit and all of that, then that's what you have to go with.
I think slightly the crit one's a small neg, like in terms of the fact that it needs to be from non-trigger effects, right?
Well, yeah.
But then the heal one just says that the thing restood.
Well, I mean, that's why like the meta is different, where you have differences with what decks do. So like obviously Gravidia gets a crit, so you're obviously going to spec into the heal that guards for the crit value and all that. And then like if you're going against Flagberg, then like you do the restand, which there was a topic of why not play both, so that you cover both bases, but then you give up the 15k.
Yeah.
And here we are, that we see
Ryan
that
takes the game.
Ryan
first
wins.
place.
Flagberg gets first place over Gravidia.
And I think it's time that you get your interview with Ryan, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, Ryan Velazquez. I'll go get it right away. But yeah, guys, we did just finish the final match. Ryan did end up taking the game, and we are now going into not a crowning ceremony, but more like
Yeah,
him his
we don't have a big ceremony about it, but we are going to make a big deal about it, obviously.
Yep. So we are going to get Ryan over here for a little bit of interview with Nick and get that all set up. So be back very soon.